Do I go? Okay. Cross country, soccer, basketball, cheerleading, track, pole vault, dance, NHS, SNHS, and PALS. A typical high school student would usually do 1 to 3 of those activities that I just listed. But I missed that memo, so I did all 10. My sources for this speech are, I got statistics from nces.ed.gov, definitions from dictionary.com, quotations from greatquotes.com, and I interviewed my mom, Kelly Campbell. There were 3 major stepping stones that got me accepted to college. One was my involvement, another one was my self-discipline, and the third was asking questions, a lot of them. Test scores are very important, but I found out that being involved is just as important, or if not more important, than simply a number on a sheet of paper. Being involved in multiple things really proves to a college that you are a well-rounded person. Not only are you able to get the grades, but you're able to do that while balancing all these other things. It shows that you have diverse experiences. They want people who have had a lot of different experiences and not have only focused in one thing. The main thing that this has done for me, though, was it motivated me to do well in school. For example, if I missed a day of school on a game day, I knew I'd be sitting on the bench. If I was to get in trouble with a teacher, of course I'd be getting in trouble with my coach. And if I didn't make the grades at all, then I wouldn't be on the team. The National Center for Educational Statistics said that 70% of students who are involved in high school go on to get their bachelor's degree or higher. This makes a lot of sense just from my the past few years in college and the people I've met. I know that they all have been involved in their previous education, and by habit they continue to be involved today. Henry Ford once said, there isn't a person anywhere who isn't capable of doing more than what they think they can. This is just saying that your mindset and your attitude, it just means the world. And I know that without self-discipline in high school, my success could have easily become a failure. From dictionary.com, the definition of self-discipline is the discipline and training of oneself, usually for the betterment of that person. And that's the big key there, is the training. You don't just wake up one day and, oh, I have self-discipline today, but you have to train and practice and push through the times that are harder. For example, cross country. I had to be on campus every morning at 6 a.m. and I am anything but a morning person. So waking up at 5:30 every day was really tough, and I'm pretty sure I made an excuse for myself why I needed to stay in bed every morning. But that's where self-discipline came in, and I knew that in order to do well at the meets, I needed to go to practice. And just keeping the bigger picture in mind and knowing why you are doing these things is for the end result, even if it may be hard in that moment. So what's the third thing that helped me get accepted into college? That's exactly what I just did. It was asking questions. It may sound really simple, but you'll be surprised at how far just simply asking questions can get you. I'm sure y'all have all heard of the famous saying, there's no such thing as a stupid question in the classroom. Well, I took this to heart, even if some people might not have wished I would have. But if I didn't understand something, I asked. And I was never scared to ask, and I never worried about what other people would think if it seemed like everyone else understood, but I didn't. Because it wasn't worth me failing an assignment. Not only just asking questions in the classroom, but asking questions about the entire application process itself. If I did not ask questions about that, I would have never known my due dates, when I need to start thinking about it, who I need to get my letters of recommendation from. I wouldn't have known that the extracurricular activities are held just as high importance as the academic ones. All of these things would have been really detrimental if I did not know the answers to them. So as you can see, my involvement, my self-discipline, and the simple act of asking questions really were all the huge stepping stones to getting accepted to A&M. And even though it was really hard work, I don't regret any of it because it got me where I am today. Thank you.